Okay, greetings, my family. This is your warrior queen from the Sickle Cell cause back again. It's great to be back. Um, Today I'll be speaking about healthy food and nutrition. As you know, we at the Sickle Cell cause just done a little project with AGA Global Ambassadors on their health month, on the virtual health month, you know, regarding different health aspects, sharing information from the UK, worldwide, especially concentrated in the Gambia. And we was asked to do a series on sickle cell, which we, grabbed with open arms, because we do operate in the Gambia. So it was our great privilege to share information, on the AGA Global Ambassadors virtual health program. From doing that project, we have had a lot of feedback, and we spoke briefly about nutrition, and we've been asked from our Gambian Warriors and Gambian community if we can give some more information with regards to health and healthy eating, nutrition, and the types of food that is beneficial to the sickle cell warrior. So today I am back, to share this information with you. This video may take quite a while, so you may want to stop and start, to get the information that you want. You don't have to watch me all in one go. You don't have to watch me at all, but it's entirely up to you. I'm just sharing some information, as we do believe it's important to share what we do know. So what I'm going to do now is just share my screen. So if you just give me a moment, to bring up my screen, and then I can introduce myself properly. So my name is Samantha Greaves, known as your Warrior Queen, and I represent the Sickle Cell Care Advocacy Unity Support with Empathy Group, based in the UK and active in Africa. We are a peer-to-peer support action group, which basically means we're a bunch of sickle cell warriors, and affected community members, and we're supported by our wider community. And we volunteer our personal talents, our time and skills to support the sickle cell affected at grassroots level and as a community group. And we serve as far afield as Africa. And as I said, we're on the ground in in the Gambia. And we do gratefully receive your donations that helps us, to execute our works. So moving on, what do? Well, we do a series of workshops throughout the year. Every month we have different workshops, and as we are presenting them via Zoom, you're able to join us on these workshops. So what do? We do sickle cell awareness, which is very important. We do that very often, more than 3 or 4 times a month, to different community groups. Peer-to-peer support. Basically, we as sickle cell warriors support other sickle cell warriors. We support each other, and that doesn't have to be just with sickle cell. It's if you're a sickle cell warrior or you're affected and you have issues, any form of issue, as your peer, as your peers, we support each other. So anything we discuss and see if we can assist one another. We have trauma and anxiety counselling. That's presented by a sickle cell warrior, a qualified counsellor, and we do try to use as many people that are affected by sickle cell to execute our workshops, because we are very empathetic. We'll deal with empathy. Who feels it knows it. So the best people to be able to support us are those that are in the same boat as us. We also do healthy eating and nutrition workshops, kinetic yoga, massage therapy, arts and crafts. In January 2021, we will be starting our Wolof language courses, that will be presented by a Gambian, that speaks Wolof, of course, and that will be via Zoom, so you can join us on that as well. And as I said before, we meet every month online, every 3rd Saturday of the month, and we call those our open house meetings, because you, our community, are open and welcome to join us, in our open meetings. If you'd like to donate to us, you can see our information there, Barclays Bank, under Healthy Living International Limited. You do have to put the full title if you're doing online banking. That's Healthy Living International Limited. And our sort code 204657, and our account number 0348 4114. Anything that you can support us with is gratefully received, and it will be put to use. And if you want to know what we do with the money that you donate to us, please email us sicklecellcause@gmail.com, and we'll give you a breakdown, of how we spend your money. We're very open, with that. Thank you. Now moving on. Right, so what you see here is the African Heritage Diet Pyramid. Basically it's sort of like giving us an idea of the types of foods, as a person of melanated people of African origin, the types of food that we should be eating to keep our body in optimum health. We cannot really adhere to a European diet and expect to be healthy, because the foods are not, we don't digest a lot of their types of foods. So we do need to stay as close to Mother Nature, as close to how our ancestors ate and how our communities in Africa eat, in order for our body, to be at its optimum best. So at the bottom layer of our pyramid, you will see that there's like exercise. We do promote exercise. As I said, we do massage therapy, yoga, we even do Tai Chi. We promote exercise, even light exercise. I know it can be very painful, but movement of the body, because by moving your body, you're helping with the blood flow and oxygen flow, and in turn, that will help relieve pain in the long run. So movement is very good, very beneficial to the body. If you sit still in pain all the time, taking medications, you will never get rid of the pain. You're always just masking the pain, and your body is getting weaker and weaker. So try and move, do exercises. We do online yoga, so you email us, as I said, to get the links to our courses and our classes, and you can join us from where you are online. Also, the eating of together as a family unit or as a community, it's very good. It's very beneficial to help with anxiety, bonding with one another, getting to know each other, mentally, spiritually. Eating together is very important, even if it's just one meal a day. Nowadays, we're very disconnected from one another. You may have somebody eating in the sitting room with the plate on their lap while somebody's in the kitchen. We say try to eat as a community, as a family, as often as possible, because it's only then that you can have like very good, meaningful conversations, at a comfortable stage, and you can share things and learn more about one another. All right, now moving on to the foods. At the bottom of the pyramid, at the widest part of the pyramid, you will see that it's very green, right? So that is a type of foods that we should have on our plate in abundance. That should be part of our everyday meals, our staple, our green vegetables, right? I'll go into that a bit, later on, and then you have our pulses, our root vegetables, our bananas, our whole grains, our seeds, and our fruits, those should be the foods that we eat every day. That should be our staple diet. Then you've got your herbs. Now, herbs can be used, herbs is medicine. You can use it to help flavor your foods. You can help it to make your sauces, drink it, use it to make teas, but herbs are very important, and I shall go on into that different herbs a bit later on. Now we're coming on to the more flesh, when you can see like fish and dairy and eggs and meat. Now, those types of foods, if you do eat flesh, shouldn't really be eaten more than once or twice a week. You're blocking your system with dead foods. Something that is dead, that was once living and is now dead, is a carcass. You cannot get life from it. You may get protein, but it's dead protein. You can get protein from your pulses and your vegetation. So we do say, if you do eat flesh, meat and fish, try to eat it as little as possible. The soil is depleted, so what the animals are eating, they're not getting good nutrition. It's full of chemicals. The seawater and the river waters where your fish are, full of mercury. So you're eating a lot of contaminants by eating flesh. So we do say try and avoid it if possible. But if you do need to eat it, minimally, once, twice a week. Not even that if possible. Then you come to your dairies. We say eradicate it. Eradicate it if possible. There's no need for you to be eating dairy products. There's no purpose to dairy. People will say it's got calcium, full of protein. You get all that from the foods from the ground. You don't need to be eating, like drinking milk, for instance. Human beings are the only mammals or animals on planet Earth that drink milk in adulthood. And we're drinking the milk from an animal that is not even a human being. You know, every other animal stops drinking milk in infancy. You know, they get the nutrition from their mother's milk, you know, and that helps to build the immune system. But once you get to a certain age, 1 year old, you know, there's no need for you to be suckling, you know, milk. So why are we drinking the milk from another animal, even in adulthood? Now, if we was to really process that type of information, you know to yourself that it doesn't make sense to be drinking the milk of another animal, you know, in adulthood. So why are we doing it? We're just conditioned to do so, you know. So try to refrain from that. And if you do need to drink milk, you can make milk out of nuts, you know, like almond milk, you know, cashew milk. It's a simple case of grinding up your nuts, you know, in water and then squeezing out that water. That is your nut milk. You can use it just as you use your dairy milk. Cheese is an unnecessary food. It's a block of fat full of hormones. There's no need for it at all. At the top of the ladder, you will see sweets, a piece of cake. Now, these things are made from you know, refined sugars. Another unnecessary is pure poison in your system. If you need sugars, if you need something sweet, eat ripe fruit. You know, you'll get plenty of sugar, you know, natural sugar from your fruits. Okay, so that is just an African heritage pyramid, you know, for your diet. You know, so if we adhere to that, we're the first step, you know, to getting ourselves to optimum health. Right. At this point, I'd like to introduce you to Frida Gacy. She's a sickle cell warrior in the UK. She is the author of this book, You Can Create Your Health Naturally. She is part of our organization and she is our nutritionist. So we go to Frida for the information we need, you know, to support our health, you know, so our health and our health system. Now, Frida is a natural food advisor. She's a raw food chef. She creates the programs for the members of our group. You know, she will do personal consultations if you ask her nicely. And in the book, you will find different recipes, you know, in the book that you can follow for optimum health, right? So that's Frida, and Frida is the sickle cell cause, you know, nutritionist, nutrition advisor. On the ground in the Gambia, you have Mama Nasira and Dr. Joe. You know, they are based in Banjul. I've put their email address there, spicytastyvegan@gmail.com, because they are vegan, you know, and they have the recipes and the remedies completely natural. So if you need somebody on the ground for advice on nutrition, you know, we are far away in the UK, but you can go to visit Dr. Joe, Mama Nasira, and they'll be pleased to welcome you and give you the information you need. So email them, spicytastyvegan@gmail.com. Okay, so moving on. How do we begin? So we begin with a cleanse, right? We're going to start a new regime of eating healthily. Now remember, we're full up of gunk and mucus, you know, and stale food, right? So in order for us to get optimum health from the nutrition that we're now going to take, right, we need to clean up the rubbish that's already in our system. So we'll start with a 7-day water flush, right? This is especially good for cleaning out the gut and the colon, right? You'll find that you will lose pounds off your stomach as well. So what it is like drink 6 to 8 glasses of lukewarm water per day, you know, from first thing in the morning. Only eat plenty of foods with a water content, and that will include like your fruits and vegetables like watermelons, tomatoes, lettuce, celery, those types of foods, right? Do this for 7 days. So you're drinking water, lemon water, warm water, and eating only fruits that have a high water content. After your 7-day cleanse, you will find you know, that you'll be you'll have movement, you know, and you may lose some pounds on the stomach, right? After your 7-day cleanse, right, you should be emptying your bowels every morning. And to encourage this, you can pick any one of these systems that I've put up, you know, on the board for you, like lemon juice. This will help you keep you regular. It helps with your skin and things like that. Take a glass of water mixed with lemon juice, half a lemon, and drink that before bed. And the first thing when you wake up in the morning, you may want to drink with a straw because the acidity of the lemon may affect your teeth. You might find yourself having sensitive teeth because of the acidity. So you may want to drink with a straw. But lemon water, crucial, very cleansing and very strengthening. Then there's the olive oil. Consuming a teaspoon of olive oil in the morning on an empty stomach will help to encourage movement of your stool, from your gut to cleanse out the gut. Then you have prune juice. Not many people can eat prunes, like prunes or prune juice. But prune juice is very good, to help with constipation and to help with movement, and water. With all of these, with everything, always drink plenty of water. I say 2 liters a day at a minimum, 2 liters a day, So that is your cleanse. Start with a cleanse, a 7-day cleanse of eating only water-based vegetables, fruit and vegetables, and then keep up with, to encourage movement, to get rid of the toxins and the build up in your stomach, and then we can start on our foods, and we can use this book. We will be using this book in future to show you different recipes that you can follow, with just so that you have variety, so the food is not so completely boring, eating the same thing over and over again. Okay, so moving on. What I will do is take my camera off because it's getting in the way of my slides. So just take the camera off. Okay, that's better. So now that we've had our 7-day flush, and we're encouraging bowel movement, I'm trying to leave the slides up as long as possible so you can get the information you need. Right, now we need to prove that our body is cleansed, right? So I'll say eat beetroot. Beetroot is very good. It helps, it promotes liver health. It helps your digestive health, right? It promotes bone health. It strengthens the bones. It supports brain health. It fights inflammation. It helps you lose weight. It also helps you with your vision. It prevents anemia. And in sickle cells, you're anemic. So beetroot is very good for preventing anemia, right? It reduces birth defects. And it provides some protection against cancer. But one of the reasons why I say to eat beetroot first is because with beetroot, you can manage or time how clean your system is, right? Because when we eat, we should have a bowel movement around 20 minutes to an hour after eating. After eating every meal, we should go to the toilet within the hour, after eating, right? Now, a good way to find out how clear your system is to eat beetroot, because beetroot will show up in your stool. Your stool will be dark red, so you'll be able to see it. So if you see that you've eaten beetroot and then you go to the bathroom and you don't see it dark red, then you know that your system isn't quite clear yet, So keep eating beetroot because you have all of those health benefits that I've just mentioned. Plus, you'll be able to gauge how clean your system is, So don't stop eating it, but start eating it so that you can gauge your system and get an idea how clean you are and how free your bowel is. Moving on, nuts, ground nuts or peanuts. I know this is a staple diet in the Gambia. I love your peanut sauce, your peanut stews. Very nutritious. Is rich in essential nutrients. Has several health benefits. They're also known as ground nuts, or goobers, and earth nuts, and they're usually consumed roasted or in their raw form. Right? Peanuts are very high in calories and contain all of the 20 amino acids, and they're very abundant, with L-arginine, which stimulates the immune system. Furthermore, they are very rich in several vitamins and minerals and plant compounds, and they are used to treat many ailments. Peanuts promote heart health, aids weight loss, prevents gallstones, and helps in blood sugar control. You can also treat it for erectile dysfunction. It boosts your energy, very good at boosting your energy. It's a slow burner. It's a protection against Alzheimer's disease, you know, and it promotes good skin health. And that's why you guys in the Gambia, your skin is always so healthy and shiny and clear. I'll put it down to the peanuts. Moving on. The baobab fruit. Now I love this. I had it in a juice. One of my friends in the Gambia first gave it to me as a juice. That was my first introduction to the baobab fruit. You know, I didn't know what it was. All I knew that it was delicious. You know, and I had to buy packets of it in its dried form, in powdered form, and I was using it in the UK until I ran out. You know, so I can't wait to get back to the Gambia to get some more. Now, this is either known as the tree of life, the upside down tree, and the monkey bread tree. It has many names, but this is what it is, right? Now, the pulp of this fruit, you can see it in the middle picture, is high in vitamin C and antioxidants, and the key minerals are potassium, magnesium, iron, and zinc. The leaves are rich in calcium and high quality, and has a high protein content that can be easily digested, you know. The seeds and the kernel of the plant are loaded with fiber and fat and micronutrients, you know, like calcium and iron, right? It's rich in many important vitamins and minerals. It aids weight loss, helps to balance your blood sugar. So those that suffer with like diabetes and high blood pressure, you know, this is very good. It reduces inflammation. For those of us that have joint problems, the inflammation of the joints, very good for that. It promotes digestive health, prevents anemia, and it boosts immune function. You know, so the baobab fruit, very important. Then you have moringa. Powerful stuff. Powerful, powerful, powerful stuff. This is something that you should be drinking, chewing the seeds, you know, drinking it in a tea, using it every day. The leaves have 7 times more vitamin C than oranges and 15 times more potassium than bananas. It also has calcium, protein, iron, and amino acids, which help your body to heal and build muscle. So for the sickle cell warrior, this is a very important herb, you know. It's also packed with antioxidants, substances that can protect your cells from damage and will boost your immune system. Moringa is rich in antioxidants that fight against oxygen-free radicals, which can contribute to cholesterol buildup and inflammation, you know. And studies suggest that moringa may help reduce the number of free radicals, improve the function of the heart, and prevent cell damage along blood vessel walls. So you can see how important it is for the sickle cell warrior, you know. At the top you can see I've got a picture of some of the benefits of it. Anti-tumor, antifungal, helps reduces wrinkles and age lines, you know. It has it's great nutrition for infants, you know, from 6 months, and pregnant women. It eliminates constipation, help with ulcers, is a great detoxifier, you know, helps to improve wound healing. And you know, with sickle cell, if you have a wound, it's very hard to heal, you know, helps normalize blood pressure. It's a great antidepressant, strengthens the immune system. You know, I can go on and on. It helps stimulate hair growth. It's an anti-inflammatory, and it helps with mental memory, you know, and it normalizes your blood sugar. So somebody that has, you know, diabetes is very good as well. So this is something for everybody, and everybody should be using it every day. You find it in abundance on the ground in the Gambia. There's trees and bushes all over the place, and I'm surprised that many Gambians don't use it. Then we have cabbage. You know, cabbage, you find this in the UK, in the Gambia, it's all over, you know, it's worldwide. Right? In addition to important phytochemicals, cabbage contributes to your overall health with fiber and a range of vitamins and minerals. The benefits of the white cabbage is good for brain function, and it's a useful treatment for like Alzheimer's disease. Various other nutrients present in cabbage, such as vitamin E. This helps to keep the skin, the eyes, and the ears, and the hair healthy. It's packed with calcium, magnesium, and potassium again. It's very useful for a wide range of health issues, you know, and you should be eating the core, not just the leaves, but the core as well. The core is packed with nutrition, packed. Never throw away the core, eat the core. Same with red cabbage, very similar to the white cabbage, right? But with its red color, it's packed with vitamin C. It's and packed with vitamin K. It has 1 gram of fat and 1 gram of protein to 1 cup of chopped cabbage. So very low in calories, and it's a very good preventative against cancer. Again, eat the core. The core is packed with nutrition. Butternut squash or pumpkin, you know, very low in fat. It delivers an ample dose of dietary fiber, making it an exceptionally heart-friendly choice. It provides significant amounts of potassium, which is important for bone health. It has vitamin B6, and that's essential for the proper function of both the nervous and the immune system. So that's butternut squash or pumpkins, very similar in their nutritional content. Plantain, you can eat this raw. Many people don't realize that you can actually eat it raw. You can cook it or eat it raw. Now, a medium-sized plantain contains approximately 57 grams of carbohydrates, which most of them is like 27 of those grams is sugar, natural sugar. So that gives you natural energy, and it also manages your sweet tooth. Each medium plantain also contains 4.1 grams of dietary fiber, a nutrient that helps to control your blood sugar and cholesterol levels, as well as it helps to prevent constipation. It is great for energy. Celery. Now, this is something that I spoke about when I was talking about your 7-day cleanse. Very good for cleansing. It washes your system. Right, researchers have identified that over a dozen different types of antioxidants in celery. This makes celery useful for treating a wide range of conditions that are made worse by inflammation, such as joint pain, like arthritis, sickle cell pain, gout, kidney and liver infections, skin disorders, irritable bowel syndrome, and it's good for the urinary tract. So people that have like a lot of urinary infections, this is very good for that. It's also helpful for the liver and for preventing and treating ulcers and lowering blood pressure. Cucumber. Cucumber keeps you hydrated, If you're too busy to drink water, eat as much cool cucumber as possible. Cucumber is 96% water, and that would easily compensate for a glass of water. 1 cucumber, I should say. Right, so cucumber, it fights heat, both inside and out. Eat cucumber and your body gets relief from heartburn. Apply cucumber to the skin and you'll get relief from sunburn and itchy skin. Cucumber flushes out toxins. With regular use, cucumber is known to dissolve kidney stones. So you see the importance of the foods, that was left for us by our grand creator. It nourishes you with vitamin A, B, and C, which boosts your immunity and gives you energy to keep you radiant. It gives you more power by juicing cucumber with carrot and spinach. So if you have a juicer, please use it. Mix cucumber with carrot and spinach, juice that and drink that straight into the bloodstream, straight into the gut. It supplies some skin-friendly minerals like magnesium, potassium, and silicon. It aids in weight loss. It revives the eyes. It cuts the risk of cancer, and it stabilizes your blood pressure. It refreshes the mouth. Cucumber juice refreshes and heals diseased gums, leaving your mouth smelling good. It smooths the hair and nails. It soothes muscles and joint pain, and it keeps your kidneys in shape. It's good for diabetics, and it reduces cholesterol. So those are some of the benefits of the cucumber. Now you'll understand that I can't do all of the benefits of every fruit and vegetable that in this series. You can research them more. I'm just giving you an outline of some of the health benefits of the fruit and vegetables that we have on the ground that is easily accessible to us. Now we're coming on to herbs. Now, before I go on to herbs, right, I will stop the video here and go on to herbs in another video so it doesn't take too long. So as I end the video at this point, and I'll come back with another video with the herbs so that the videos are not running too long, I'll say thank you for sitting with me and learn about flushing out your system, and the foods that you can find on the ground that help you to boost your immune system, to give you energy, and to help cleanse you, so that you're not relying on so much prescription medications. So for now, Warrior Queen is signing out, and I'll sign back in with the benefit of certain herbs that you can find easily in African soil. Thank you again for being with me, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again.